Martin Van Buren. He was our eighth president as the first American citizen born in December 5th, 1782 in Candlehook, New York. He was born at the end of the American Revolution. He married to Hannah Hose and bore 4 children, which their names were Abraham, John, Martin, and Smith. He was exposed in many political events, and he learned through observations of how to become a political figure. In young age, he became lawyer, then New York State Senator in 1812, and eventually U.S. Senator at 1821. There, he met U.S. Senator Andrew Jackson and importantly grew the friendship with Andrew Jackson. Before his presidency, he became the ambassador to the United Kingdom nominated by Andrew Jackson, 10th Secretary of State under Jackson's administration and Vice President during the second term of Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson referred to him as a true man with no guile. He was nicknamed the Little Magician because of his reputation while working with various figures to help the construction of the political machine in New York State. He became the founder of Democratic Party with Jackson. In the election of 1836, he won the election. During his presidency, more than 15,000 Cherokee Indians were forced to move to Oklahoma from Georgia, and about 4,000 Indians died during the Trail of Tears. But only a few months after his inaugural speech, which he devoted to inform his ambition about the country, he was dogged by economic depression, bank failures, and food riots, which is known as the Panic of 1837. At the Panic of 1837, hundreds of banks and businesses failed, and thousands lost their lands, which the young America was hard to bear. His opponent called Martin Van Ruin. Apparently, everything fell apart, and we cannot say it was all Van Buren's fault. He declared that the panic was due to the reckless in business and overexpansion of credit. He had mostly the same aspect in the bank and government as he was one of the supporters of Andrew Jackson. He opposed not only the creation of a new bank, but also refused to place the government funds in state banks. Martin Van Buren was in position of opposing the expansion of slavery, thus blocked the annexation of Texas because it will be added to slavery territory for sure, which will bring the war with Mexico. Eventually, he was defeated by Whigs in the election of 1840. In 1848, he was nominated by 2 minor parties. First by Barn Burner and Free Soilers, but he lost to Zachary Taylor. During the fall of 1861, he suffered from pneumonia. He eventually died of asthma attack and heart failure on July 24th, 1862. He was buried in Candlehook Cemetery.